Yes, blessed love to the 12 tribe of Israel. First and foremost, we have to give our praise to the Most High and His beloved Son Yahweh Shai. Today I'll be making some pumpkin curry chicken with cassava dumpling and boiled food. So catch you for the next cooking adventure. Yes, family. Today on my channel I'm going to be making some pumpkin curry chicken. So this is all my chicken all cleaned up and cut up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add all the spice. So right now I'm adding in a tablespoon of curry powder, half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, half a tablespoon of all-purpose seasoning, teaspoon of pimento seed, right on this cutting board I got my wet ingredients. So I've got my garlic, scotch bonnet pepper, broadleaf thyme, and scallion, and fine leaf thyme together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add this in. So all that is in. So right in this plate I have a tablespoon of chicken soup base. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add that in as well. Then I'm going to mix this together and put it in the fridge for overnight. So it's all mixed in, so in the fridge it goes. Yes, family, so on this cutting board I got a piece of cassava. So I'm going to clean it up and then grate it. Let me show you how I go on. So I finished grating up the cassava. So what I'm going to add to this is 2 cups of flour and 1 teaspoon of salt. So the salt and the flour is in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix this up first before I add any water. So my dough is all made up, so I didn't use any water. I just had to add 2 more tablespoons of flour for the right consistency. So everything is good now. So yes, family, my dumpling is all made up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put them in the pot. So this is my pot. So in my pot I have a tablespoon of salt and also a teaspoon of vegetable oil so that the cassava dumpling won't stick to the bottom of the pot. So right now I'm adding the dumpling to the pot. So right now I give the dumpling like a 5 minutes head start before I start putting in the food. So in my frying pan I have 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil and 1 teaspoon of curry powder. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let this burn off before I start adding the chicken. I also added a teaspoon of chicken noodle soup mixed to the curry. So right now it's burning off, I'm going to start adding the chicken. So all the chicken is in. Right now what I'm putting in my pot is my cocoa. Now adding to the pot the sweet potato. Yes, family, so this is what I'm going to be using to stew it down. So I got my onion, garlic, carrot, green onion, scotch bonnet pepper, thyme, and fine leaf thyme, and obviously my pumpkin. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put all this in the pot with a 1.5 cup of water. I'm going to make sure I put the pumpkin last. So I added half a teaspoon more of curry powder, Also adding half a teaspoon of turmeric. And then half a teaspoon of salt. So I've added a half a teaspoon of salt, so now I'm going to add some pimento seed. So I'm going to cover this and let it stew down for like 10 minutes. Adding the white yam. So yes, friends, so the last thing I put now in pot is the green banana. Then I'm going to cover this and leave this for at least 8 minutes to finish cook. So I just added the pumpkin. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover this and leave this for like 2.5 minutes because I don't want the pumpkin to boil out. So catch me when I share. So yes people, so this is what dinner look like. Pumpkin curry chicken, cassava dumpling, and hard food. So remember, if you like these recipes, you can always drop it down in the comment section and I will share them with you. Thanks to all my people who subscribe to my channel. One love.
That somebody knew me better. I thought that I would miss her more, but I wake up and I feel better. Cause I let somebody go. We've been going on forever. There's no more crying on the floor. And she said it's now or never. So I let somebody, and I let somebody